Okay.
Like,
What's the meaning of totome totome?
Wotoma.
What was what? Wotoma.
Yeah, they have passed through. We have been through.
Speak up, please.
Wotoma, Ototoma is a tongue language. That's the part of Volta I am from.
Oh.
We have the Anglons, we have the tongue. The Ototoma means the scorching sun
Oh.
in tongue language.
Oh.
The Anglons call the scorching sun in Dokuchu. So the song, it's all about hustle. It's not a profane song. It's not a Gan language. So I was saying wotoma mioha mitoma. At the end of the day, nyantoma toma ototoma. So we've all been through the sun hustling. So I came in with the second verse, explaining it further, using the tongue. Ndokucho ajikomia lagbeko matoma nagadama. So I used the Ndokuchu this time just to make it clear.
I see. So we all thought it was profane.
And then big up to Paxi John Salogbe. Paxi, I did this with him. Paxi.
I thought you did this with Tiny.
No, I did it with Paxi.
Okay.
And then Nanama.
Oh, Nanama did the choruses. Okay.
The chorus, yes.
Right. Nanama's been working. Okay. Let me get straight to the point. I saw you yesterday, and I wasn't very happy. The Agbeko, we've all known a rapper, and when I couldn't even recognize you. Even when you walked up to me telling me, oh Andy, why you know they see me, I be your boy, or it be me Agbeko. I'm like, what? Even when you were trying to talk to me, I was walking to my boss. Remember, my boss had called me.
The locks is no more.
Yes, and what happened to it? You had to cut. Okay. Again, you looked a bit fairer, and
At the time.
yes, and you look dark now. What have you been up to?
Well, whatever I am going through, I am just trying to find a headway. Like,
Agbeko, you have to speak up.
Whatever I'm going through, I'm just trying to find a headway, like a way to survive and bounce back. You see, so that's what I've been doing all this while. By talking to people, as I am on the street, I beg for food, I beg for clothes, and then some people, when I meet them, I talk to them for job too, and some of them, they feel like they want to offer me a job, but when they find out that I am homeless, sometimes they get scared, like, you understand. So you see, my current way of life scares them to even offer me a job. You see, so
When you say your current way of life, what does that mean?
As I am homeless, that's so to speak. You know what I mean? You see?
How did you end up on the streets?
This started for a very long time, and at the beginning it has been back and forth, but for some years now, then I can't really remember, but I when I stopped making money, like I when my hustle ceased, my ways of making small money ceased, like what I mean, and
Agbeko,
I couldn't rent a place anymore, so
hold on, please.
I
There is something about me that a lot of people, I'm sure my listeners know very well, and a lot of musicians, especially those who've come to me for interviews, know me for. Okay? What I'm well known for, the first thing is truth. So when I come on radio, I don't lie. I make sure I tell my truth so that people get to know the real me. So I came exposed from the very first day I sat on radio. I had always spoken my truth.
sure.
Be it good or bad, people must know the story so that if anyone is listening and wants to lend a help or a helping hand, it will be very easier. So I want you to come clean so we all know exactly what it is and where we can start from or where we can.
I was doing drugs, like I was doing drugs, so that
Wait,
was it.
okay, that's fine. But
I
let's take it
it's
one by
not a
one.
priority
Okay,
anyway. But
hold on. Please hold on. We all know Agbeko to be a musician, a fine rapper, right? All of a sudden, what? You end up on the streets? Don't cry. How did that happen?
Jesus Christ, I couldn't get myself a place anymore. Like I had no means to rent me a place. I lost everything, like every little thing I was, that was holding me up, and then that was I found myself on the street.
Agbeko,
So I can't.
you did you make money from your music?
Yes, if I tell you I didn't make any money from music, I lied to you. I made money. Though at the time it was
Can I
it
get?
wasn't paying
Can
that
I
much.
please get a tissue?
It wasn't
Please help me
paying
with a
that
tissue.
much,
Thank you.
so yeah, it wasn't paying that much. But the few shows I play, sometimes is when I go for interview, they ask me this question. So whatever money I make from music, I share it into three. I was living alone, so I pay bills. One goes into bills, one goes back into music. I record, so studios, bookings, and all that. Cutting promo CDs, and one goes into feeding. Like so, that's how I manage the little I made from music at the time, and it wasn't that much.
So you couldn't really invest your money into anything.
I
Bigger.
was doing like indoors boutique, like
Okay.
clothes. I sometimes carry bags around. I meet friends. I show them good clothes, and then
Right.
yeah, and they buy. That's aside the
Okay.
music.
That's your hustle. That's fine. In that case, how did things turn upside down? You were you are doing your business.
Just I can't really remember everything, like but along the line too, I realized I have an issue of memory loss.
Okay.
I am it's serious. So I feel like I need a medical attention too. You know what I mean? Because I start to forget people that I know.
Really?
Yes, it's very serious. So sometimes some people who show me love, and I that I know for a very long time, when they come on the street and they see me, like when I see, no, this person, I know I'm, but sometimes they feel like maybe I'm feeling big or I'm showing off. You see, they don't know what I am going through, so I don't blame
Okay.
them for that. So sometimes
Fast forward, for someone who had not so much money, and I mean, yeah, we all get into the streets sometimes. How did you end up using drugs?
it was through a female friend I met performing a show at Oxford Street. That was MTN Ariba show. After the show, I met a female friend. So
she became your girlfriend,
she became my girlfriend.
and this girlfriend introduced you to it.
Yes, exactly. And she wasn't from here. She was actually staying, living in the UK. And then because of drugs, her father brought her down to change, and it became worse. You see here, excuse me to say, the junkie life be way kind of dirty. So, and then she was sent back.
So she left you.
So, not that like me, I continue my life. We lost contact, and that was it.
Was it expensive to purchase?
Somewhat, yes. Somewhat.
So the initial stages, when you realized that the bigger part of your monies were going into drugs, why didn't you stop? Or it wasn't easy at the time?
Sure, it wasn't easy. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't easy. And then sometimes the addiction too. You see, so that was it.
Did you seek help?
Yes, I tried so many times. I tried, and people find it very difficult to believe you. You see, some people get scared that when they even support you, you can't stop. By I make them understand. I try hard to make them understand that I'm ready for change. So, but excuse me to say, some people also tried, and we made moves. We made moves in changing Agbeko, but along the line, you know what I mean, like they couldn't push me to the extreme where like we could finish up, and then they gave up, you understand, pushing me. So I feel like some are just psycho minded, like they are not ready, but but I appreciate whoever supported me.
Can you name some people who tried supporting?
Like a good friend of mine, the guy who sang the Lelo chorus, Posh, King Posh. Yeah, big up yourself, props to you. And then I think Giovanni, God bless you. And then some few others. And then I want to use the medium to also give props to anybody who gives me food and clothes.
Okay,
Mr. Isaac Boachi too at Holy Hill Church. Mr. Isaac Boachi, and then Derek, Mr. Derek at computers. His office is just around. Some few others.
How did they try helping? What did they do?
Some when I contact them, they send me money for feeding. Some days I meet them for clothes. They tell me that's how best they can help too. So
did you use the money for food?
And I do. I really do. So I just want to make that one too clear. Anybody who gives me money, I used it for whatever. I am very truthful, irrespective of whatever life I am in. Forget everything. I'm very truthful. And
okay, if that's the case, Agbeko, hold on. If that's the case, which monies did you use, or do you use for the drugs? Because if let's say you go to Arnold, and Arnold gives you 50 cedis for food, and you are being truthful as you claim. Please hold on.
Sometimes
No,
maybe
no,
I dey
please hold on. Arnold gives you 50 CDs for food, and you claim you are truthful. If you use the 50 CDs for food, where do you get the money for the drugs?
Okay, maybe sometimes maybe I kill before the 50, or sometimes I dey break it down.
You use the 50 to break it down.
I go break them down, I go eat inside and then do some rounds, then get some to join in, go do my stuff. I am not happy saying this, but it's not my wish.
Okay. Now, if you stop, what will happen?
The pain of quitting.
Yes.
That's why I need medical attention.
Have
I
you
need a
tried
detox.
rehab?
I went once.
Okay, because I
Only
heard
once.
someone
I
told
went
me
once.
this morning that you had been
went
to a
once.
rehab.
Yes, I went.
What happened?
That was I went through it successfully. That was what I said earlier on, that I needed an accommodation so that from rehab I don't come back lacking a place to sleep and then back to the street and then find myself back in a ghetto. You see, so it's like the accommodation thing is just playing a major role in my life. You see, I'm kind of indoor person, and that's my freedom. That's my freedom, man.
Okay. If you go to a rehab, or if you are sent to a rehab, will you be okay?
Yes, I'll be so.
Will you
much
appreciate
okay.
it?
I'll so much appreciate it. I'm ready for change any day, because I don't like myself. Like this is not how I planned it. This is not how I started my life. I wasn't born with this.
I see. Okay. So I am going to help. Okay. I won't let you sit here and promise me that, oh, I won't do it again. Oh, I won't, because bro, we've seen it before, right? There is something called will. It must be your will to quit it. That, look, I'm going to a rehab center. I'm coming back as a changed individual. Okay? Okay?
Sure.
Agbeko,
What's man?
what at all do you need now? Apart from the promise that I'm going to help, I've already spoken to you about what I can do. What do you I know our dear listeners, well, we have listeners who may want to help too. What do you want right now?
I need a rehab,
Okay.
and then after rehab, a place to stay.
You don't have a place to stay.
I don't. I'm homeless.
So where you are homeless.
Yes.
So how do you sleep?
I sleep everywhere. I sleep everywhere.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow. So all this while, you mean when you were doing music, you never had friends?
Our friends.
Who-
Our friends.
Who were your musician friends?
Musician friends. Interesting. I don't know whether I should call that friends, but I looking at me now and them now. if it's worth to
Oh,
call them friends, like, you understand me.
I
So
don't mind.
like I I was good with Pono. I was good with Sak. I ever lived with Kwao. You know what I mean? I ever lived with Kwao. For Kwao, I met him couple of times in town when he came to play a show at Wembley. Like twice on two occasions, he sorted me and asked me to come home.
So you went to
And
live with Kwakese?
I lived with him before.
Wow.
Since from Nayatal album,
Wow.
I lived with him. I followed him to play shows. I learned from him. I learned a lot from him. You see, so
So during these hard times,
some
these
few
names you are
artists,
mentioning, Kwakese, Yapono, and Sarkodie, have you
and a few of them,
have you
I
have you gone to them in
no,
these trying times?
no,
No.
not really.
Okay,
But
hold on for me. Let me invite. Um, I trust this man so much because you can use this so you can hear if just in case.
um,
No. I want you to. Can you hear?
yes,
You can.
yes,
Okay. Let's invite Pastor Washington. Pastor Washington is the CEO of the Chosen Rehab Center.
Lord of mercy.
Yes, Chosen Rehab. Pastor Washington, stepped in when we took Red Eye to the rehab center, and I had to reach out to him when you came to me, and I want to help. Pastor Washington, good afternoon, and thank you very much for joining us on
Afternoon.
HFM. How are you, sir?
We are blessed by God's grace.
Forgive me, I had to reach out to you. I know you just arrived in Ghana from your trip. So sorry. You've not even rested well enough. Forgive me.
Yeah.
I have in the studio Agbeko. I don't know if you remember Agbeko, the rapper.
Yes, I remember Agbeko.
Right. So Agbeko is here with me. Our dear brother has been involved in some one or two illicit stuff, and he's decided that this time he wants to check into a rehab. And
Yeah.
you were the first and only person I thought of.
Yeah.
So, Pastor Washington, what can you do to help?
Yeah. So we thank God first of all because it takes the grace of God for somebody as gifted and as talented as he is to want to turn around. Because what I would like to say to anyone that is also abusing drugs or they are abusing themselves is that there's no amount of drugs you can smoke in this world that can satisfy you. You will get to a point where you will get tired, just like our musician, popular rapper, Agbeko is right there now, and people call it rock bottom, but I don't think he's hit rock bottom yet. I think he's reached a point where the grace of God has found him, and we want to help him. We want to help him. We will check him into the rehab today, by God's grace, and then we'll do the detox. And I was watching the link you sent me earlier on, and he was talking about the fear of withdrawals. Every addict out there, after abusing substance, the fear of going to withdrawals is so painful. So the medical assistance is needed, and that is why we do the detox. And with somebody like him, I mean, Chosen Rehab has a recording studio. So what happens is that after he has gone through the detox, he will feel at home because then all of a sudden maybe the Ghanaians can now be expecting the next album. Because when he goes through his counseling sessions, his NA classes and NA AA classes and all the classes, and spiritual upliftment, Bible studies, all of that, then he can have some time in the studio. And that is where his quality and then the messages can come up. We have several artists that have gone through, and the kind of songs they write after going through detox and after overcoming the power of addiction, you can see that now they place value on life. You will cherish life more. So we Agbeko, welcome home.
Daddy, thank you, Apostle. God bless you. I, I mean, choosing is home. You know what I mean? Choosing is home. Like, you know what I mean? I felt at home when I was chosen, you see. And you are truly a blessed man of God and a chosen man of God, you see. I appreciate, you see.
Okay, Pastor Washington, thank you very much. I wish I don't know if you'll be at the rehab center today.
Just as you said earlier on, I just arrived from Finland, and I'm just trying to get just some rest. But I'll have a team on standby.
Okay, so I'll try and reach out to Felix.
Yeah.
There.
The medical personnel.
That's right. So whatever happens, I'll reconnect with you.
No problem, sir.
I'm so grateful for your time, sir.
Thank you. Bless you.
All right. Listeners, that was Pastor Washington, CEO of the Chosen Rehab Center. Agbeko is my special guest this afternoon, and for me, I just like it when truths are told. He says we can check in today. Agbeko, are you ready?
Ready. Yes, but some stuffs might be too hot for radio. Yes, I am ready. You know, but I'd like us to maybe talk
Off air.
Yes, exactly.
If
choosing is a good place.
If going there will be, do you think it's going to be a challenge?
Maybe not. That's why some things I'd like to tell you might be too hot for radio. So,
well, really?
So, yes.
Okay. Do you? Before we
No.
go, time is almost up. We have to go. You've admitted that yes, you got into this stuff because of meeting a girlfriend, right? Someone also whispered to me that you had mentioned it somewhere that is spiritual, and what do you believe in that?
Yes, I believe in spiritual, of course.
In your case?
In my case, yes, but I am trying. I'm trying to psych myself not to for it to eat into
you up,
me.
Right? Okay.
So
I like that.
So I started going to church. I go to Holy Hill.
Do you go to church?
I go to church. For almost about 3 months. I started going to church.
You mean you go there every day? Every Sunday?
Every Sunday. Even today we have service, Tuesday communion service.
Well, I'm getting messages that they don't believe the things you're saying.
Yes, it's hard to believe, but the clothes I'm wearing was given to me by my church, Holy Hill.
Wow, God bless them.
Yeah, exactly.
If you, I'll be disappointed if you don't allow yourself to be treated. That's why I said it's something called will. We've seen this over and over again, okay? But there is a will. I don't want to mention names. We all know one of our brothers had been there, and just some few weeks ago, he's okay, but now he wants to, I cannot tell too many things on air, right? There is something called will until you decide that, look,
if not, you can stop.
But I know. Look, I'm trying to read your mind. I think you can stop. I think you'll be fine.
And I will stop.
And that is why, look, Agbeko, please. It's very difficult to help people who think they know it all. You are becoming one of them. Please, open your ears wide enough to listen so you can understand where the person is coming from, absorb the things the person is saying, and seek help. Do you understand? We all have responsibilities. I have mine. If I have to cut certain corners just to see to it that you are okay. I'm doing my best. Please.
I appreciate it.
Avail yourself for this treatment. The next time you come here, I want to receive, or I want to hear testaments that God has touched you. And I believe in the Chosen Rehab Center that it will do wonders. I'm so grateful you came. Please support us to support you. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the love.
Thank you. Okay. Listeners, this is where we ended. Agbeko, thank you very much for coming. We'll go get you food. Yesterday, did you enjoy the food?
It'll be rough.
It'll be rough. Oh, but you said you were not going to eat. If I eat because of my stomach, I do need another format. But you chop out.
I chop.
What you go get down? Bangu and what? Okra stew.
With fish and meat. Box up.
Thank you. You box up. Thank you. You go like repeat out today.
Yeah,
not today you for chop.
And thanks to your team.
That's right. So, no, today you for chop something else.
No, I go like the banku and the crust,
You enjoy it, man.
God bless you. I appreciate.
Don't mention. That Charlie, we forgot sit and chop with you, Charlie. Yeah, because next time I want to see you perform on a big stage, like that's my G right there. God go do our. God bless you too, Charlie. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. All right, listeners, stay with us here on It's 103.9 FM. It's been moments with Agbeko.
Introducing